guys, this is Rosa Kelly. So we are 4 days away from Christmas, and if you are anything like me, you're just getting started with your Christmas cards. So yes, so I'm gonna make a super fast and easy card for, you know, my in-laws, my closest family members. I always give my closest family members a picture card, and then I do other with different designs just for my friends and family. So I'm going to be using, I got some portraits of my girls, and I actually picked them up yesterday. That's why I'm so last minute. So I'm going to be using some heavyweight cardstock and some design paper. And so my girls wore a black and white Christmas dress this year with some gold, if you can see. So I decided to make my cards kind of black and white and gold as well to match with their dress. So I'm using these Spellbinders Holiday dies, and I'm using the middle size here. Now you don't have to use that. You can just cut a piece of gold or whatever color you're doing that will frame your picture if you're using a picture, or if you're using a sticker, which I'll show you. Like these ones, for example. These ones I got at the dollar store, and you get 16, so you get 8 of each. So if you're not obviously doing a picture card, you can just use one of these cute little tags and use them for the center of your card. I will actually trim these off a little bit, or maybe take it all together. So that's a different option if you're only using a picture, but because I'm doing some with my picture, I'm gonna be doing some with pictures, some without, but the one that I'm showing you is gonna be with the picture. So that's gonna be the centerpiece. And like I said, if you don't have this die, you can also cut a little frame. Let me measure it here. So this one measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, so which is perfect because my picture is 3 by 4. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, I'm also using some stamps for my sentiment. I don't know which one yet. And I'm also going to be using the bows that I picked up at the dollar store as well. So, like I said, I want to do a black and white theme. And I know these papers have a lot of black and white designs. So I think I'm going to be using the stripes. And hopefully it's not too overwhelming with my girls' dress. So let's see. So you're gonna use 2 sheets of heavyweight cardstock to make this card, and I'm going to cut one at 5 by 10, and we're making easel cards, so these are gonna be super fast. So one at 5 by 10 and one at 5 by 5. So this is a 5 by 5, 5 by 10, and I'm just gonna make this one a 5 by 5 for my next card. Okay, so let's move that, and then I'm just gonna grab my 5 by 10 piece, and I'm going to score. Hold on. So I'm going to score these at 2 1/2 and at 5, and that's basically all we're gonna do for the construction of this card. So let me put this away. And so now I'm just gonna fold my easel card like that and like this. Okay, so then I'm going to grab a piece of gold paper and cut this piece at 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and this is going to frame my card like that. And then I'm gonna use my design paper and cut this at 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. Okay, so then we are just going to layer our card like that. How easy is that? And so then you're gonna grab your little frame or your gold paper, whatever you're using, your picture or your Santa, and we are just going to put that together. So I'm just gonna start layering here. I'm just gonna glue the first layer. Okay. Here we go. And then for the second layer, if you have foam tape, you know, or something to give dimension, I will use that. So I'm going to use a piece of chipboard here from my scraps. So I'm just going to, just to give dimension to my card. So I'm just going to glue that in the center. And then I'm going to be adding my design paper. So I'm actually going to put the glue on the chipboard and just center that. And I like adding an extra dimension to the cards. It just gives it a little, you know, different dimension and just more fun like that. So now I'm going to layer my little frame and my little picture here. Now, when you do this step, you can either choose if you want to do it all on the side and your sentiment, but I think I'm going to keep mine right at the center. Now, if you want to give your card a little more dimension, you could also put some foam tape or chipboard in between these two layers. And then I'm going to add my picture here. Okay, make sure that it's center. Okay, so now I'm going to use my base. And I'm also going to cut another piece of 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 to go on the inside of my easel card. And so I choose this red because it kind of matches that, let me see, 4 3/4 here, the background of my girl's dress. So I think it's kind of cute. So let me just move this to the side. So then we're gonna add this on the large area here. Okay, so just like that. And then we're gonna close our card, and on the bottom, you know, you have your score line on the center. On the bottom half, we're going to add our tape, and then we're going to place, oop, this wasn't dry yet, but okay. And then we're going to close it and place our card and make sure it's even on all sides, just like that. Okay, so my picture needs to dry because it's not really, it's kind of moving a little bit still. Okay, so then I'm just going to use one of my little bows to add a touch of red color. I'm just going to cut this. When you cut this, don't cut it all the way against, because then this might open up afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to place that one here. I'm going to use my fabric tack and just place that right there. And let's let that dry. I'm going to add a paper holder here to, you know, so it's not moving. And finally, I'm going to use some of these little, what is this called? A garland. I also got these at the dollar store, and it's like the small one. So I'm going to open my easel card, and I'm going to add my garland right on the center. So now you can add anything that can provide like a stopper for your card. That's mainly what you are looking for. So if you have like pearls or some ribbon, that could also work. So let me go ahead and just, I'm gonna add a stripe of glue here and add my little garland. And I'm gonna let that dry for a second, but I just want to show you how that provides a stopper for my cards. And the last thing we need to do is to add our little sentiments. So I'm gonna use my stamps that, you know, I picked up for the holidays. This one was $3.99. I got it half off at the Recollection, so, or Michael's I should say. So this one says peace, joy, love, and I think I want that one. And the fun thing about these stamps is it's like I can use different ones for different cards, so that way they're a little bit more unique. So let me get these out. It's kind of super sticky. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're gonna place it on your little block here, and I'm going to stamp it on gold on a piece of scrap. Whoops, sorry. So sticky. So I'm gonna just stamp this on gold right, let's see, right here. And it's kind of light, so I don't know, let me try this one more time. If not, then I'll probably just do black. I think this gold is a little bit too light. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna try the black one. So here's the black one. Yeah, I think that's much better. So then I'm just going to fussy cut this out and add it to my card, and that's it. We are almost done. Let's see here. So I think this was a really fun way to just do some last minute Christmas cards. It didn't take us that long to make this cute little card. You just have to kind of look around what you have and try to use that. And yeah, it's way faster also when you do like multiple at a time. So I'm just doing one to show you, but I probably do the next for kind of like an assembly line. So I'll just do that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of my glue and just place this here on the side. And there we go. We are done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial, and I hope you're enjoying the holiday seasons. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.